Hey, what's up, fellas? And my luscious female fan, Steve Malicious here with a little Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 gameplay. A little FAMAS on Strike gameplay. In Team Deathmatch, which is the only lobby I can collect at this point in Modern Warfare 2 on 360, which is not usually my thing, not my jam. But for the purposes of today's video, it'll fit just fine. Back on Thunderstruck Gaming. Thanks, Thunder, once again, for allowing a minor league shrub like myself to post on your channel. Yeah, I would think, if you see The Last Jedi, Thunder reminds me of Yoda. Like for us COD guys, us COD commentators who are still out here, he's just always gonna be there. He's dissolved into the Force, he's always with us, he pops up when he needs to. So thanks, Thunder, for being there for us, as always, when we most need you. Which is now, because there's a lot going on. You could tell the topic of the video today is the various remasters and when they'll be released. I saw so much crap on Twitter. You see the stuff that's the release of Black Ops 4 and the GameStop, you know, they always, or I think it was Best Buy, they always post the pictures of the SKUs, the product numbers that come out. So they had Black Ops 4, they had one that suggested World at War Remastered, which you didn't hear anything about. So where'd that come from? And then you have a lot of people saying that there's pre-orders that were leaked in Amazon Italy for Modern Warfare 2 Remaster. So which one's is coming out when? And to me, and this is kind of what I wanted to get your opinion on, so please comment below. What is the point of having any remaster released with Black Ops 4? If Activision, unless they're just going hyper money grab, they say people will play both, we'll have supply drops in both, we'll get the most amount of money in both, it's fine, people will just double up the amount of time they play COD, they'll play whatever remaster we give them, which would be a little odd having the World War II game and then a World at War Remaster. Kind of bizarre. But if it's Modern Warfare 2, do you guys even want to have competition for Black Ops 4? Black Ops 4 on Black Ops 4 is the last property on the internet that will get acclaim without it even being released. It's one of the few things that, well, listen, right or wrong, because they usually make a good game, one of the few things that will be hyped positively on YouTube before release. One of the few things left. On name alone, they're going to break all the sales records. So why would you even need something to bolster sales or to have a little add-in or a competition for playing time for your game? Why would you even risk fracturing your player base by having any remaster at all released with Black Ops 4? It doesn't make any sense to me. Especially Modern Warfare 2. If it is Modern Warfare 2, you're really pulling on the heartstrings of people who play Call of Duty. Like, wait a minute now. I like Black Ops 4, probably a solidly done game, but I love the Modern Warfare 2, so at least I want to play some of that. And even if it's World at War at least was a Treyarch property. We'd just come for the World War II game. You might have a little bit more of a case there because I don't think there would be as much hype and anticipation for a World at War Remastered. But it's still just a bizarre choice to me. Why they would do something like that. Why you would have it where we could potentially take some of the luster away from what has become your premier studio. Your premier franchise for this stuff. I thought when they had said Modern Warfare 2 Remaster for 2019, it made perfect sense, right? Because you had Infinity Ward, who made Modern Warfare 2 anyway, so you could kind of have a little bundle there. That at least made sense. You're going to be worried about the next Infinity Ward game sales-wise because of Infinite Warfare, so you're like, hey, all right, now listen now. This is basically what you did with the first Modern Warfare Remaster. All right, let's give them a little something to buy the game. All right, let's give them a little package. They spend the extra $20 and maybe by mistake, because they have to have the disc in, they'll play Infinite Warfare. It was goofy how they did it. You can download it from the store and use your code. So you clearly own the game. Like, no. You can't play Modern Warfare Remastered unless you have the Infinite Warfare disc in there. Because maybe, you'll just click on it by accident and say, oh, well, all right, maybe I'll play a little Infinite Warfare. I'll try it, because the disc's already in there. So hopefully they don't have that same nonsense for Modern Warfare 2. But there's a couple things going on here. A, would you guys be, what would the brain process be there? When you're looking at these two things, I'm excited for Modern Warfare 2 Remaster. I know everybody in the world is saying, nostalgia, blah, 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 you'll get tired of it in an hour. I don't think I will. This gameplay here, I played for 4 hours with noob tubes, with all the rest of it, didn't get tired of it. And that's on some crap lobbies. Still felt good about the game because it was fun to play. If you go over to my channel, I'm doing stuff that I want changed on Modern Warfare 2. I think there was definitely some stuff. The first thing I tackle is the tactical nuke. I think the nuke should still end the game, but there should be conditions on how you call in your nuke. I think with some polishes, this is a game absolutely still worth playing because it's still fun. The gameplay and the mechanics are still fun, but I don't want my Black Ops 4 time interrupted. If Black Ops 4 is a quality game, I want to put in the time it deserves, and I think a Modern Warfare 2 remaster this year would take away from it. Even a World at War remaster would still get some of my time and take away from it. Not as much, though. So let me know what you guys think below in the comments section. Do you want any remaster whatsoever this year? Do you want your Black Ops 4 experience unfettered? See, because David Vonnegut usually has a pretty good finger on the pulse of what's going on. He's active on Twitter. He's a sharp guy. He usually has a pretty good idea going on. But for some reason, I don't think that the remasters, and when it comes to the purely economic things, I don't think those are up to him. I really don't. So if they want to slap a remaster on there to make that any extra 20 bucks a copy, that's coming from Activision. So the World at War 1 would make a little bit more sense to me, but I wouldn't put it past him to say, you know what, screw it. I know Black Ops 2 is a good game. Black Ops 4 rather is going to be a good game. Let's throw the remaster on there anyway to get as much extra dollars as we can in one shot. And we'll worry about next year. If you've made it this far, like, comment, subscribe, all that fun stuff. Thanks again to Thunder. Stop by my channel if you can. The link will be in the description. Until next time, have that Steve-alicious day.